WhatsApp and all those related free text, free SMS or whatever SMS, yeah,
SEX.
yeah, exactly, SEX, SSX, tricky.
Love for you, SEX.
SEX.
Just opens.
I love those scam calls.
Hell yeah! You want to SSX with me?
Hello, Danny.
Hi. Press 1. Press 2.
Press it again.
Yeah,
Press
I know.
6.
Press 0.
Press 69.
Shake it up. Yeah. The Martini boys. The Martini boys. And pour yourself a drink.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. What's up?
What's up, Gen Z?
Put 1 up. Put 4 up. Put 9 up.
That looked like 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5. How's everyone doing? Welcome back. The boys are here. Go Bees. Go Bees.
What's the series at now?
Go D's and B's.
Go D's and go Bees.
They're at
3-1.
3-1, so tonight puts it in whatever.
Put them in a coffin?
Yeah, puts them in the
No
coffin.
pun
Thank you.
intended.
Let's do it. Bring them home, baby.
The Brews. The Big Bad Bruins.
The Brews.
Are they
Yeah.
home?
They're home
Yep.
tonight, yeah.
Love it. The Garden, that's a great place for a game. Place shakes when they score. It's sick.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. They were great the first one, like we said, and then the second was pretty close, but they lost. But I think we got a good shot tonight.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
They
You never
whooped them
know.
in Toronto, and Toronto's just falling apart.
Yeah.
They're yelling at each other on the bench. They're arguing. I think their coach is probably going to get fired if they lose tonight.
Damn.
Dude, same thing's going on with the Celtics Heat. The Heat look like a high school basketball team.
Really?
Out there. Yeah, they look terrible.
They're destroying them.
Yeah, they're smoking them. I think it's 3-1 as well now.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
can't mess with Boston, man.
Titletown.
Nope. Let's try and bring it home. I'm a little nervous about the Panthers, but
Yeah, they're really good. They're whooping Tampa.
and Rangers, dude. Rangers 4-0.
Really good.
4-0. Totally sweep the Capitals. So
Dang.
Rangers
Capitals
are
kinda
good.
Stunk though, so I'm
Yeah.
not
Is
surprised.
Ovechkin still in the Capitals?
Yep.
He's a tough guy to beat because he has no fear. Last time he smiled, I was afraid
Yeah.
for his dentist.
Well,
A lot of work.
have no fear. Yeah.
Anyway.
Have no fear. Beatbox is here.
The frozen
Cheers.
beatbox this time.
So they're cold and frozen. Let's check it right out.
Whoa! I hope we get that. Whoa!
Yeah.
I think it's better frozen.
I like it a lot. This is the big gulp, but with alcohol.
The big gulp special.
The
Yeah.
container did say serve frozen.
Try us frozen. Yeah, that was my mistake. I mean, I
Good
know,
room temperature.
I know.
It
Which
wasn't even
we typically do. Like even with On the Rocks, we would put them in the fridge for like 5-10 minutes before we started shooting. But
we had it on ice at least, but
yeah, but frozen for sure is cool. And when you guys first got here, they are not technically new. You've never heard of them, right?
No.
Yeah,
Never heard of them.
I've never heard of them. Never heard of you guys. Sorry, Beatbox, but
I love you.
we love you. Yeah, I think I sent you both. I sent you both the video, but they're going crazy with marketing. They're covering. They're rapping.
Summer.
Yeah.
That's probably a big part of their business is outdoor drinking.
It was 3 college students that worked on this throughout their time there, and it's alive.
Where'd they go to college,
I forget. I can't forget
Yeah,
now.
might as well look it up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a cool idea. I think they might just struggle a little bit in the winter. Because if I'm sitting inside in the winter, I kind of want like a beer,
You're not gonna have a frozen drink.
I'm not
in the
gonna have a
winter.
frozen
up
drink.
here, anyways. Like in Florida or San Diego or like anywhere warm, they probably do fine. But
Yeah. This is definitely one of those drinks that would get you really messed up, though, in this, like, down south in Florida.
Oh yeah.
You're just sweating so much, and then drinking this.
you'd be sweating blue.
Yeah. I think you'd be feeling pretty crappy the next day.
They were also on Shark Tank. So they went to Oklahoma State.
Okay.
And they were on Shark Tank. And I've watched a ton of episodes, and I've never heard of Beatbox, man. I mean, they're huge for like big pool parties, like Vegas pool parties, that kind of event. they do like festivals and all this stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. They're wrapping like food trucks, like that shape of a truck, wrapping it with the Beatbox logos. So,
Well, you know what I think would make it better is if you had a straw.
okay.
Because when you drink something cold and it's coming through like your lips,
Yeah.
by the time it hits the back of your mouth, it's warm. But if you had a straw, you could suck it all the way back, get a nice little, brain freeze.
Chug.
Wow.
And that's how you really enjoy it.
I never knew about this science.
Got to get the brain freeze.
You do.
So when you put it through your lips, it warms up. It melts completely by
Yeah,
the time it
pretty
gets to your... Wow. You must have hot lips.
Yeah.
hot lips.
98.6.
Come into town. Yo.
So that's my one suggestion. Because if you drank it out of that thing that it came in
Right.
with a straw, that'd be good. I'd do it.
They purposely made that. They were like, it's not about wine, it's about fun or something. They had this little tagline on their website, but they're supposed to look like mini Boda boxes. Unless, do they
Oh.
have portable ones like that as well?
I don't know.
Okay. So,
You're like, why are you asking me?
well, you love Boda. You like Boda box, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're asking if Boda has little ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, that... I guess like three or four glasses of wine or something.
Yeah.
Probably only be like 2 or 3.
Yeah, because this split was 2, so yeah, you get like 2 glasses of wine.
We should get on that. We'll make the Boda box mini.
Mini.
On top of your Fry Guys.
Wine to go.
idea.
Yeah. Fries and wine, baby.
That could
Yeah.
work.
It could.
You have to
Weird-
get your
weird
liquor
combo.
license.
I know. Have some delicious, crispy, hot fries and a glass of wine. I know. That sounds really good. Hey, if anyone has a Uber Eats account, send us some crispy
We're at
hot fries
488 90 South Street.
in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, that's my buddy's address.
Oh. Speaking of addresses, this is like old news, but I've just started seeing it, just like the beatboxes. So obviously Breaking Bad, the house is in New Mexico.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing so many videos. It's obviously a tourist attraction. Everyone wants to go see the house. It's super famous. Of course you're going
It's
to
such
want
a
to go see
dull,
it.
boring house to see, too.
It is.
Right.
It
And it's
is.
like
I
just
know.
in a random neighborhood.
It is. So I think she's renting it, but she's becoming like the new rave. Like everyone's talking about how evil she is.
Oh, really?
You know the guy that's like, psh,
Yeah.
that guy,
Yeah,
Bassmaster?
Ed Bassmaster.
Ed Bassmaster. So he went there as a prank, and the woman, I guess, she just sits outside her house. She smokes a cigarette. She's always smoking a cigarette, and she is always in like comfy clothes, and she just yells at everybody. And one of my favorite
Is she
lines.
old?
She's like 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether you're buying it or renting it, you know what house you're getting.
Yeah.
And like they're always respectful. They come up to the fence. They just like look. They'll take pictures. But what do you expect, dude? Like
Yeah.
you multi-award-winning, multi-million-dollar production.
I mean, that's like the Fast and the Furious house in L.A. It's very famous for people to go check out.
Okay.
And the Full House
Yep.
house in San Francisco. I've
Yep.
been there.
that too.
Wasn't that exciting? But
They make it more dramatic, but it's a thing. I mean, I've been to Albuquerque once. Not much to do. Not my thing. Art, flat, a couple good restaurants, but if you're not really into art and like making vases, or like pottery, and you're into like horseback riding and stuff, really not much to do. I went when I was younger, but
I would
yeah.
be curious to see what it's like.
at
Because
the
Walter
house-
thrived there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, Walter White.
well, the
really
jokes
thrived.
he did.
Yeah.
The jokes are hilarious. They're like, this woman is so crazy. No wonder Walter threw pizzas on the roof, or like, it's funny.
Well, his wife Skylar was horrible in that. Like everybody hated her towards the end. I hated her too. She
Yeah.
was just really annoying, and
Very.
you know, once she had that little freak out with Hank in the diner, am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? I'm like, get her off, kill her off, please, somebody. Hank.
Down an elevator shaft, please.
Yeah, seriously.
She was definitely the most hated. People still talk about it to this day.
Who was your favorite character?
I mean, Jesse's great.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Jesse's.
I've only
hilarious.
watched... I don't even know if I ever finished it, but he's so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
It's-
gotta try. It's a little slow burning at times, but
Well, so I tried watching it in college, and it's so slow at the beginning. But I like pushed through it another time. And I
Right.
really liked what I was watching, so I've seen most of it. I think.
Okay. And Gus, I like Gus just as a character, and I love like Tito. Uncle Tito is fun.
Tio.
Tio, I mean, is
Yeah, his name
hilarious.
was Hector Salamanca.
Right, Hector.
Yeah.
That's right, with the bell. Bing, bing,
Yeah,
bing,
the
bing, bing,
bell.
bing, 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 bing.
He was awesome.
They're just really good at
Uncle
acting.
Tito's from Rocky Power.
I know, sorry. Yeah, Uncle Tio.
Well, Tio means uncle in
Okay, so Tio Hector.
Espanol.
Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, hey, Tio. Hello, Tio.
Yeah, they're just saying hi, uncle, I think.
And Gus, he's like this thin, kind of, I guess, normal height, like chicken man, as they always call them.
Yeah.
And he was like pretty scary. Like
Los Pollos Hermanos.
the guys,
The Man Chicken. Or
Yeah.
The Chicken Brothers.
the Chicken Brothers, I think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
The Chicken Brothers.
Chicken Men. Something like that.
And they always be like, "What? Like, oh, ho, ho, big, the Chicken Man is coming here." When they would visit like Mexico and stuff, when things were getting pretty crazy, they'd be like, "Oh, the Chicken Man's here." But dude, he was scary.
Yeah.
His face just keeping the same blank face, never caved in. But
Well, it's cool, little spoiler, but how he killed all of his former partners
yeah,
with that alcohol.
La 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 la.
Did you see that part?
No.
Okay. So
there's
I
a
won't-
very famous scene.
I don't think I got very far.
Okay.
I
Thinking
know,
back,
right? Now I think
I
about
remember
it.
this seeing him out in the desert, and then the truck blows up, and the cops come, and that might have been it for me. That might have been like episode 4. No.
Blows up.
Like the RV?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the first episode. Well, the opening episode starts there. It's like a flashback.
Right.
But then you're right. Like 4th or 5th episode, they like
I gotta watch
get
it.
out there. You should.
It's definitely good.
It's a
From
winter
what I've
thing.
seen, yeah.
It's a winter thing because it's kind
No,
of
I'm
slow.
not home in the summer.
I know.
I went home for 15 minutes today.
Yeah, I love it.
Yesterday, I went home for 20 minutes and I went fishing. So yeah.
But long story short, with that woman, definitely look it up. But one of my favorite lines from her was Ed Bassmaster or Bassmaster goes. I think it's Bassmaster. Right? Yeah, Bassmaster. He walks up and he goes, "Wow!" He's like, "Look at this house," and she's like, "Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm calling the cops!" And one of my favorite lines she says is, he goes, he's like, "What do you expect?" He's like, "Famous house, And she's like, "Oh, whoop-dee shit." Like, not whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee shit.
He's wicked funny.
Yeah.
I could see him like pissing her off.
Oh, they go back and forth. It's
I
hilarious.
gotta watch that.
You're like, "You disgusting," and she's like, and then he's like, "You're disgusting," you and that cigarette, you smell, you're a moron.
He's so good. I've been watching him for like over 10 years probably.
Yeah.
he's great.
He's got some really funny characters.
Did you see the ugly face
Yeah.
one? Or
Yes.
he's in the furniture store and he
Oh.
goes up to people and he's like, "Yeah, this couch it could be you can recline. It's $1,000."
Yeah. And he just stays like that. Exactly.
And this one guy's like, "See you later."
See you later.
People are like, "Is he okay?" Like they get all uncomfortable around it. It's so funny.
He started the public pranks, I feel like. There were some
Him and Onich. Well, Onich pranks was like prank calls.
Yeah, okay. There was like him, Vitali, trying to think of some of the others. Some people have improved upon what
we talked
they
about
have
this
done.
last week, I think. Even
Yeah.
There's the other guy that goes.
King Bach or Bach. That
Well,
you
he didn't
talked-
really prank people, I don't think.
Okay.
He
What
was
was the guy
more
that
like
went to-
Vine famous.
Not Vitali, but another guy that went to like college campuses.
Oh, Steve Shapiro,
Yeah.
and then also
He still does it though.
the twin outs,
Yeah.
or twin
Even Out.
even out. They go to
And then
campuses.
that guy, Big Dawes TV.
Big Dawes. That's
Big
who I was
Dawes,
thinking of.
yeah.
Because he came to San Diego State when I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nobody really pranked people at UTampa. We had I'm Schmacked come to UTampa one time,
Same.
but I think they got shut down pretty quickly because all the freshmen were going to these things and like getting on camera, butt chugging and stuff. It was bad.
Really bad.
What, were you on camera or something at I'm Schmacked?
On camera?
Yeah.
There's something on camera. There's something on my mic.
Gotcha.
Oh, you just realized that now?
I've been duct taped. Just
That's
keep
not
it, man.
duct tape.
Yeah, it's scotch.
Scotch
It's
tape. Sorry,
packaging
packaging
tape.
tape.
Packaging.
Sorry, man. It's not made of duck. Yeah, those are great though. I love that interaction.
I just
Those
love watching
interactions.
people's reactions to stuff.
Like
Yeah.
the ones when you're holding, they're going up an escalator, and
Oh,
they'll
I
just
love
hold
that.
someone's hand, and
Yeah.
they're like,
They always want to fight.
Yeah, oh,
or
yeah.
he'll like grab the drink or like kiss someone's like shoulder or something
"Oh,
weird.
it's great, it's so good."
Yeah, you
I
gotta
get
be
like
careful.
secondhand
do.
embarrassment from watching that kind of stuff.
I see. I think it's so funny.
It is hilarious, but I'm like, oh, it's cringy. A little
See,
bit.
Lexi can't because of the secondhand
Oh, yeah.
embarrassment. She won't watch it. She's especially
She hated
phone
your,
calls.
your phone calls,
Oh. She was
have
like,
to leave her
"No,
your 3-ways.
don't do it. Like, hang up. I hate when you do that." Sorry.
Oh,
That's
boy.
where the
Sorry.
funny part is. It's in the embarrassment. You know.
Hello, you
Yeah.
call me. No, you call me.
One more thing, we're becoming like the Family Guy podcast. I was like, this, remember that, like, remember this,
Oh, yeah,
remember
flashback.
that,
Oh, that's not-
flashbacks.
we're not becoming. We have
No,
been
no,
that
I
since
know.
we started.
But
It's all talking about experience.
oh, I know. That's how you relate, man. It's the good times. What's good right now? We got people blowing up Columbia University.
Blowing up.
They broke in. So much for.
Yeah.
I don't want to get political, but so much for peaceful protesting. Yeah,
More-
they broke in.
More so, just talking better times. I mean, there's always been bad things, but like this is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of
Protest.
getting annoying.
Yes, perfect,
Really annoying.
perfect.
Like,
Keeping things high level, it's annoying. Breaking things and being destructive is not going to free Palestine.
yeah.
What are you doing? That's all I have to say.
I don't condone.
Yeah, my cousin went there, and I guess they turned off like the emails, so like all the alumni like are blocked out of their accounts right now, because I think they're trying to avoid like more heat and like more craziness, hacking.
I
I
wish
don't know.
I would get kicked out of my college's email chains. I'm like, I already
I get
gave
a
you
few.
so much money. You guys are asking me for more money.
They
Yeah, I
just won't
remember
move.
Tampa called me once, and I was like, "Yeah, put me down for 100." Then I hung up.
Like, we gotta call this guy back.
Well, I've been getting texts and stuff. They're like, "We're gonna be in Boston this and this
Who
and this
is?
date." The people, I don't know,
college?
the recruiters. Why am I gonna go?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go back.
Right. Are you gonna pay for my flight or I know?
Well, no, it's in Boston.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
I could
You
fly.
can fly there.
No.
That would be hilarious. Take off, you'd literally be up for like 5 minutes. As you're taking off, you'd already be like back in landing mode.
Dang.
From here.
Landing mode.
Landing gear.
You'd already be
Landing,
dissenting.
You'd be really.
You'd be disseminating.
Did you
Ooh.
Google that?
Yeah.
Danny's a pilot. He Googled it.
I Googled pilot, and I was in a plane for about an hour.
You're a pilot now.
Yep. No, I could never be. That's one thing I learned. I could never be a pilot. Landing the plane would freak me out.
It becomes like, I mean, I've only done it like once, but I'm sure it becomes second nature.
It's just the window size and the fact that like your dashboard comes up to about the nose, and when you're landing, you're obviously upward. You know.
How about it landing at night?
And at night too.
That's why you're supposed to be able to learn how to fly with just your instruments.
Yeah, can't see.
Yeah. How do you think planes know where? I mean, there's
I know.
flashing lights, but heavy fog, heavy clouds, they don't know where it is. They just have to line up on a map, come in and get their glide right and everything. So
That's true.
It would have been better if the wings were right outside, below the doors. But since they were above the doors, you have this concept like you could fall out and just go straight down. But if there were things there, it just tricks your mind into thinking, oh, if the door were to open, I can step on the wing.
yeah, that's gonna happen, and then
Right?
you're not gonna go. Whoosh.
Exactly. Yeah, but sometimes we turn the plane and it's just you in this creaky little door.
Yeah.
And like,
That's why you wear your seatbelt.
yeah, but I don't trust those little seatbelts in there. It was an old plane.
Yeah,
It was
a lot of
definitely
planes
old.
are.
Yeah.
It was like duct tape inside it.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
A lot of, especially training schools. They're not gonna upgrade all their stuff every year when they got hundreds of kids coming in or people in general.
Yeah. No, I get that.
As long as it's functional on the outside and the motor works and everything, then what do they care about the seats and stuff?
Yeah.
that would freak me out.
Well, I'm just gonna stick to bodybuilding instead.
Oh yeah. Mad gains.
Forearms, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those are practically 5 arms.
Vascular.
Those are,
Yeah. Right. Be careful.
That's such a weird word. Like he's so vascular. I'm like, wow, all right.
somebody
Veiny.
said that to you?
Not me, but
Well, you ever see those
The
guys at the
veins.
gym where they have
pumping them out.
invisible lat syndrome?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where
ILS.
they're like, yeah, they think they have these giant lats and they walk like this. I knew a kid in my high school didn't have any. He was
Straight up.
squishy and he walked.
Was he
you know.
was he short?
No,
And they always got that like stank
he
face.
was like 5'10".
They get that.
Lacrosse player. That's where it came from.
Oh.
Remember a while back I was like, did you ever squint growing up because it would like make you look older,
Yeah.
seem like Like it just, I don't know why.
Yeah, like if you looked mad, you were tough.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like,
Only when it was like really bright out, I would like squint.
That makes sense. Yeah. Right when you wake up in the morning, squint.
I
That's when you were
wear
your
my
coolest. I don't think you realize
sunglasses
that.
at
I just woke
night.
up.
Yeah, but just joined the gym last week and this is all
Joined?
Yeah.
Did you stop? I thought you were
The
going
closer
I was going to Planet Fitness for a while and then I think I stopped my membership in January. Took a couple months off.
I should stop mine. I don't go,
haven't
especially
been going.
especially in the summer.
Where were you going?
Just Planet Fitness. That's why I
Oh.
don't stop. I'm like, it's $20. I don't really, like, I don't care. Like, I'll go once in a while, but when the summer hits, it's so hard for me to go inside. I just want to be outside after working inside all day.
I get that. I think it's better for the winter.
Definitely.
You're not doing anything else. It's
But then
dark.
winter comes and I'm like, it's dark out at 4. I just want to go home and lay on the couch.
Yeah. I
Win
feel
a
ya.
couple of rounds of Rocket League.
Yeah. Oh, more than a couple.
Oh yeah.
Couple
Well, for me,
hundred.
I start losing weight when I don't go to the gym because that's just how my body works. And so
Must be nice.
I know, it's
I
great.
went to my bachelor party and I was looking at the pictures and I'm like, man, I'm just so skinny. Like I lost probably 15 pounds since I stopped going to the gym, and I didn't have 15 pounds to lose. I
Wow.
had negative 15.
I may have found it.
And you just swallowed it all up.
Yeah.
But I was like, I got to start going again, put on a little bit of muscle so I can fit in my suit. So that's what, this 11 days until
You
our
got 2
wedding.
weeks.
Like the 9-year-old in the dad's in the dad's suit.
I think I could gain a pound a day.
Company.
Oh my god.
The gremlin.
A gremlin, weasel. Did we tell you the story about we were before COVID, when we worked together, we went to lunch and
Nice.
he was driving. That was it. Yeah. We had lunch. It was nice.
So romantic.
And
We pulled in. He was driving. We pulled in. We were trying to find a parking spot, and there was a UPS driver or like a FedEx driver. I think it was UPS.
forgot about this guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, we were both at fault, but like the guy was being such an asshole. Like,
He was backing up to like
yeah,
to do like a shipment delivery at a business, like our company.
Mhm.
trying to get out of the
And,
way.
like, he kind of like pulled forward, and I was just like, I felt like I was in his way, so I just like kind of zipped behind him to like get out of his way so we could do it. And he gets out of his truck and just comes over and starts yelling at me and Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we were kind of far away. We were probably halfway down the lot at that point.
Oh yeah.
And he comes like walking over, long, like I think he had dreadlocks
Yeah, I
or
don't
like
know.
some were like braided. His hair was like super long, and he's like, "Are you crazy? Like, what? Why would you do that? You're putting everyone in danger." And he's like, "Bro, like, chill out, man."
I had
He's
no
like,
idea. Like
Yeah.
I was driving, and I
Yeah.
just like I said, I was trying to get like out of his way, just get through real quick, and he
Right.
can do his thing instead of like having to wait. He feels awkward, like, making me
Yeah.
wait, blah blah blah. And I like to the point where I just like got out of my car and I see this guy walk. I'm like, what is this guy doing? And he starts just yelling at us.
Yeah.
Weird. Maybe he was mad because, UPS trucks kind of suck.
And Alex and I
was-
were just like
"Whoa, all right."
chill out, dude.
Yeah. He was
I
like,
think he was portraying some of his anger of his job out on you.
He was telling us it was illegal. What we did was illegal.
Well,
So,
You should become a police officer, Mr.
I know.
UPS man.
dude.
or become or traffic violation or like parking lot security. But the
Mall cop.
the funniest part was he's like, "God, this guy, like, look at this." I don't know how it started, but I'm like, this warlock. And
Yeah.
it just stuck.
I think
He-
it's because he had a long ponytail or something.
That's what it was. He looked like a Viking.
invisible at syndrome in his brown little shorts and tank or t-shirt.
Right.
Oh, what you did is illegal. You can't be doing that. You put everybody at danger. I was like, what are you talking about,
Right.
dude?
And no
Go
one
back
was
to
out there.
work.
Yeah. Drop off our friggin' packages, our medical supplies, and
He basically pulled forward to back up, and at that point, like, it would have been harder it would have been more dangerous, I think, for
Right.
me to like go around and not be able to see what's coming. So I just scooted behind him real quick, and he just lost his mind.
yeah.
Dang.
we were the last straw for him.
I wish
We're
we
the
could see where
scoundrels.
he is now.
Probably jail or the bottom of the ocean.
Space. He's in a pod.
Dang. Or maybe he's riding a one wheel up and down the street delivering.
I know.
Oops.
He yeah, if I was trying to back up and someone was like coming behind me, I would be like, just go. Like, I would rather them move.
Right.
Like, you go and don't make it. I don't want
Yeah.
them waiting on me.
He just like made a whole scene when it
It was awful.
unnecessary.
Yelling, screaming. Yeah, I think it was too. He was trying to he was hoping someone would come out to whoa, what's going on here? To get us in trouble. I'm like, dude, no one cares.
We just walked by and went into
Yeah.
work and went back to work.
I'm pretty sure we said that. We're like, we work here, man. We're just trying to go back to work.
Yeah.
You get back to your
Didn't
job.
mean to
and-
offend you.
Right.
Pussy.
Bad day. Zaki.
Dang. Maybe he was just in one of those moods where he wanted to argue with someone. I get in
It
those
seemed like
sometimes.
that.
I'm like, I kind of feel like arguing with someone.
I mean, delivery driving. You got to stay on time. You got to stay on track. You have deliveries to make. You got to meet your numbers.
Well, going in reverse isn't going to help you with that, buddy.
But then
Yeah.
he walked over to us.
Oh, that's a waste of time.
That was his reverse.
Yeah. Yeah. He and I'm like I said, we were halfway now.
Opposite of
finding-
productive.
Yeah, finding a spot.
Oh, we were already parked. We got parked and got out of the car and we're walking back to work.
But
and
we
he's-
were just so far
know.
back. He physically walked up to us. It's all right, man. But I give props to those drivers, honestly.
I had a
Um,
bad experience today with UPS, actually.
Oof.
I was at the business. We have a front door and a side door and a back door. Every door is unlocked. The front door says office entrance. The side door says main entrance. And the back door just says flowers. It's for businesses to drop off flowers for funerals and stuff. So I was making prayer cards or doing something, and boss gets back, mother-in-law. She's like, what's up with this? And she shows me, and it's a UPS, sorry we missed you. I'm like, what? I've been here the whole time. Every door is unlocked. And this guy just knocked and then stuck a sticker on the door and left. And this is for we overnighted this from a company because it's an urn. We needed an urn for a service tomorrow. And this guy's like, sorry, we missed you. So we spent 2 hours of our day calling UPS and calling the company that sent the urn. And then on the thing, you can scan it and it says delivered. I'm like, why did this guy say, sorry, we missed you, but then put it as delivered?
So how do you get it again? How do you get it after?
So I
that?
talked to a guy. I finally got a hold of somebody, and I was like, listen, we needed this today. And this guy said that we weren't here. I was in the business. Every door was unlocked, and he just didn't try. He didn't come to the right door. He didn't ring the doorbell. He didn't do anything. I didn't know he was there. I wasn't sitting at a window or anything. And so I got a hold of this guy. He's like, yeah, we're going to reach out to the dispatcher in Nashua and, let you know. But so finally someone called, and they're like, okay, yeah, we got a hold of him. He said he knocked at the door, and no one answered. I'm like, well, every door was unlocked, and I don't know why he'd go to that back door. You can, it's one thing if we have a service, the parking lot's full. But there was 3 cars there today.
Why didn't he leave it on the doorstep?
Or yeah, I don't know. I think maybe.
So that means the
you have to
seller
sign for
kept signature required.
Well, we
on it.
do. We need to make contact. It's not something we can just leave out really. And
I
it was
know,
raining
but-
today too.
Yeah, but that's just annoying because if the guy comes up and let's say you're just on a call and you don't hear him knock, then
Or I'm in the bathroom or
Yeah.
whatever, anything.
that's frustrating.
Usually,
Yeah.
so I think it's a backup. We know our UPS guy, and he usually comes in. He's really friendly. He'll walk in and just drop it off on the inside of the building.
Oh, yeah.
It's a business. It's not like someone's home. You can walk in.
Right.
And
There's no excuse, right?
so he's like, yeah, is it time sensitive? I said, yeah, I need it by 4 today because I was leaving at 4:30, and we need it for tomorrow. And so all right, yeah, we'll have him come back. And so he came back, and we put some signs on the door basically saying UPS, dear UPS, please come to the front door. So it was just unfortunate.
Dang.
But it worked out in the end. We got what we needed, but just 2 hours of wasting our
Inconvenience.
time and stress that we didn't need.
That actually is way more popular than you would think.
No, I know. I'm sure.
And I have 2 quick stories that relate to that. One, UPS walked up to the door. So it was when I was at the condo, you obviously had your 2 doors. One would just be open, and then there was the locked door before you would get into the building. So I was waiting for a package. It was coming from UPS, and I saw the truck pull up, and I had the balcony. So I looked down, and I saw the truck. And so I'm like, oh, awesome. I was excited. I think it was Xbox related. I don't know. I was
Guitar
excited.
Hero 5.
Exactly. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So I looked down, and he's putting something on the window. And so I ran down there. And it said that. It
Sorry,
was
we missed you.
sorry, we missed you. I'm like,
It's
yo.
a condo. You're not
Yeah.
going to get me.
Right. And I was
Yeah.
like, yo. And he was kind of trying to not hear me. And I was like, hey. And I went around. I was like, hey, man. I was like, that's for me. I was like, I'm
Stood
here.
right in front of the truck.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
buddy.
I
would-
really
I would've.
want to play this game.
I would have. And he was like, oh, he's like, yeah, no one was answering. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
You didn't buzz my door.
You didn't buzz my door.
You-
and maybe he pushed it, maybe he didn't.
Yeah, maybe he pushed the wrong number. You never know.
True. But it seemed to me like he was trying to like skip some deliveries to get back on time.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt today. I was like, he
Yeah.
must have just like, it was raining. He knocked on the door, no one there.
Right.
Took off. I'm like, dude, you know that we're a business,
Right.
and you know what type of business we are.
Exactly.
You know what we need. Like, this isn't new.
Well, it's not like they're not getting paid a lot these days now. After the whole strike went through,
Yeah.
they're making like 150,000 or
Stupid
more
money.
than that just to drive the truck.
Yeah,
Well,
no degree required.
but
Should have done that.
I know.
I tried.
And you work.
Did you?
I looked into it. Yeah, they didn't have anything available or something like that. But
They drive till 9, 10 o'clock. They work every single day.
now that I think of it, though, like I would have hated it
Why?
because driving stresses me out.
Um,
So many slow people and people not paying attention. It's like I just like go gray driving over here.
I think too now because of the increase of how many people order online, you have to meet some sort of quota.
Yeah.
So you're constantly trying to get to all these places in your selected or designated area. So
I think the key
the
would
stress.
be as soon as you start working there, don't floor it to get to these places. Make it like drive the speed limit or slower.
Okay.
So that when you get back, your boss is like, oh, this took you 2 hours. I wanted to take you 1 hour and 50 minutes next time. You're like, okay, easy, because I've been driving
Well,
slow.
so I wouldn't apply this to my current job, but at old jobs, someone told me like never give 100%.
Yeah,
Because then that's what they'll expect from you every time.
exactly.
And then add more. Oh, well, you can fit it in your 8 hours. Here's something extra or a couple
Yeah.
things
Oh,
extra.
look,
And
you did 8 hours of work in 6 hours.
No additional
here's
pay.
Here's 8 hours of work or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
9 hours.
that thing on The Office when they had a surplus.
right,
And Michael was like, "What's a surplus?" And Oscar was like, "Well, let's say
He
you have
just
a
has to
lemonade
spend.
stand. You have a
That's
an extra
hilarious.
$1 to spend. That's really what it boils down to. So
Yeah.
you have a surplus of time.
There was a meme video thing, like I don't know what you would call it, like a comedy video or whatever, and it's like a cartoon, but it's about a boss talking to an employee, and it's like, well, I saw you came in at 8 a.m. and the guy and the employee's like, yep, that's my scheduled time. Yeah, and you logged right off at 4:30, and like, yep, that's when I'm scheduled to leave. Oh, a lot of people are coming in earlier, and a lot of people working here are later. And then, long story short, is the employee basically says, well, I'm just being efficient. And then it's like, if you'd like, I can like train or help the other employees fit. And the boss like gets all mad. It's just funny because it's true.
It is true. You
That's-
get contracted for a certain time.
Right.
Or, I mean, even if you're like, when your salary, we've talked about this before, it's like you
Right.
get paid to do a job, not to work 8 hours a day.
Right.
If it takes you 5 hours, great. If it takes you 10 hours, it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, and you can't be 100% productive for 8 hours.
No.
It's impossible.
You need lunch. You need a
It'll
break.
fluctuate a little bit, but you'll get your work done. That's
Yeah.
what it's
Oh, yeah.
about.
I've always been like more productive in the mornings. I think we talked about this before too. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, especially at our old company at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock ahead, I'm like, I'm not starting anything new. I'm finishing up something. Like I just don't have it in me at this point. I'm going to the gym and going home.
Clink and
and
drink.
drink.
Always. At like 3:30, be like clink and drink. I'm like, all right.
Alex
hell
and I
yeah.
go make our pre-workout
10 minutes.
and get over to the gym.
I know.
Well, from like 9 a.m. till noon, you're not missing out on anything in life.
No.
Like if you weren't to be working, you probably wake up at 10
Right.
and just sit there, maybe eat breakfast and watch TV till noon. So you're not missing out. So that's why in the morning I just crank out as much work as possible. Because then I'm like, okay, cool. Now I have like the rest of the day to just be more reactive.
Right. 8:30 because I get up around 8. My alarm goes off again at like 8:10ish. Get up and hit the coffee, and then at like 8:30, boom. Like from 8:30 to like 1, because after I eat lunch it gets a little slower.
Yeah.
But I'm like lightning, like focused, laser focused. I'm boom. You know.
Yeah, you get the adrenaline pumping from the coffee.
And I work later. I work. Yeah. I mean, I do what I got to do. Never gonna let
Never gonna let
me down. Never gonna let you. Yeah,
Good stuff.
good stuff. My other second reference, real quick, was Amazon. They've gotten so much better. They're ones too. They're like heroes now. They're like superheroes.
Oh, I love Amazon.
Me too. They're usually always friendly. They always crack jokes. At least the guys that are around here, always like, "What's up, man?" Like. Or like they'll notice something like, which is funny. They'll be like, "Yo, you got like a new bush," or like, "Yeah, like, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, what's up, dude?" Yeah, I'm going caveman style. I was like, "Hell yeah!" No. They'll be like, "Oh, you got a new fence? Yeah. What's up with that bush? Bush or bush light?" Yeah. So
I had there's a video I have on my Blink doorbell of Amazon driver coming up, and the window was open. It was a nice day, and Pico was just laying in the window, and he's like, "Oh, hi, little kitty, like, hi, kitty," and I was just laughing at it.
Oh my god,
those are the best videos.
Yeah, it's like seeing the ice cream man. It's like, oh, like I don't order a lot of things lately, but there's definitely a period of time where I was like a couple things a week I needed.
Yeah.
You know, when you move and stuff like that too.
Right.
Like maybe you're going through that where you're like, oh, I need something for maybe now you have everything you need, but
you know what's wild that we're talking about this? I just canceled my Amazon Prime today, and I canceled my Amazon Prime credit card today.
Damn.
See, the problem with me was I would just be like, oh, whatever, place order. And then I looked at my credit card. I'm like, holy crap, I'm spending so much money on Amazon.
Yeah. That's addicting.
And it really wasn't stuff I needed.
well, it's like the thrill. It's like swipe, and then tomorrow it's like there's the ice cream man, and there's a delivery guy, and like I know it's for me.
It was like a little addiction almost, you know?
It can
Lightning.
be addicting.
And
Lightning
I'd look,
deals.
yeah, I'd look at all the deals, and I'm like, I don't really
Today's
need that, but I
deals.
want it. So I grab
Slick
it.
deals.
And yeah, it just became kind of toxic.
What's
I
an
guess.
Amazon credit card?
You basically, it's just it's a Visa, but you get all your rewards points go towards Amazon purchases. So every once in a while, I'd get something for free from Amazon, which was nice, but it was always something I didn't need. I'd almost rather get the points for like my Southwest credit card,
Exactly.
so I can go fly somewhere and it
Yep.
like get me something.
Capital One, baby.
I'd always end up blowing it on like, dude, and like I'd order energy drinks from Amazon, which are like more money than if you just went to the grocery store.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you don't have to go to the grocery store.
exactly.
And
No.
they're at your doorstep
But
tomorrow.
yeah, I know. But I still have to go to the grocery store anyway, so I'm like, but I was just always just ordering stuff.
Are you out of your old place now?
Yeah, completely.
You don't have a key there, and you did your walkthrough, got your security deposit back, and all that.
No, he made me rent it for the last month, which is kind of dumb in my opinion.
What do you mean? Like you have renting it through May?
Yeah, so our lease was up like May 25th.
Oh,
And
Damn.
he was like, oh, you can't break the lease early, so you're going to have to pay me an extra month, even though you're not living there. I'm like,
just go take a crap.
so
on
we
the
tried to
floor.
fight it a little bit, but yeah,
What's that
no.
smell?
Just, like leave your surfboard. Like I don't know if he's gonna make you do that. I would.
Yeah, so like he doesn't have the property back.
Yeah.
We still technically are renting it.
Yeah.
So it's
You
just
just don't need
empty.
it
But
at
I'm
this
like,
point.
I'm too stubborn. I'm not going to call him and be like, hey, we moved out. You can now
Yeah.
move back in because now you
No
have my
way.
money. Like, no.
way.
If I'm paying a $2,000 to live there and I'm not living there, I'm going to leave it empty
Yeah.
and let a couple squirrels live there or something.
You should leave the door open,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
or
So-
just go catch a squirrel and bring it in.
Well, I think what's ridiculous about it in my
Not-
mind,
not
right,
there.
is so this was a short-term lease. And so with a short-term lease, you don't get the ability to renew it.
Is that
So-
like a 9-month lease or something?
Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 months.
That's
And
weird.
so he's basically telling me, all right, at the end of the lease, you have to find a new place. But places are hard to find right now. Like it's hard to find a place to
Renters have incredible rights. You'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
surprised.
rent. I mean, it's tough to
If he
find a
tried
place
kick
that
you
was
out, like he couldn't.
Yeah, no, I know he couldn't, but he could enforce us to pay the last month. But in my mind, I'm like, we're kind of doing you a little bit of a favor here because you don't live here during the winter. Like, I just thought we'd get a little bit more of a break, but he didn't give us anything. It's just that, baby boomer generation where,
Yeah.
they just like to say no to younger people.
Oh, I love that.
So that's what we're dealing with now.
Fun.
Not
At
really.
least- At least you're in your new spot.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Right down the street from Smutty Nose. So
Oh yeah.
we've already been there like 6 times or something.
Favorite.
I gotta
favorite.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's all furnished now, so
That's
that
awesome.
You shall.
Yeah. I know we.
Still got 20 minutes.
Nice. Hell yeah. Love it. I know we just went on a roller coaster, but just to end the whole delivery thing, you know how Amazon will, well, kind of, because we were talking about ordering it to your place, but the lightning deals are awful because like I'll get like 16 rolls for like half the price. So
Toilet paper?
or yeah, toilet
Bread
paper
rolls?
or bread rolls or
What kind of
paper,
rolls?
Paper
towels, brioche, 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 broach,
All right, don't hurt
broachy,
yourself.
brioche,
Brochacho.
brochachas. I always have I struggle with that word, But real quick, so the whole like sticker thing, like we tried, like we missed you. So my mom and stepfather ordered something off Amazon, and they said it was delivered, and it wasn't. And when you looked at the picture, there was snow all against the garage. Dude, it was June. So he just clearly just like didn't feel like delivering it. Yeah,
That's
they've been really good now. I think it's like the way the system works. It's a live photo, so you have to actually take the photo. You can't upload now. So when you upload it to Amazon, I think it's just live. So that's the only way you can take a picture.
Yeah, you couldn't take one out of your library that was of your wiener, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, you could take a live one
Right.
of your wiener,
Right.
but you'd probably
the crack.
get fired.
Right. Or both.
I had this probably maybe in the fall. I had an Amazon package delivered to me, and it was empty.
That's
What?
crazy.
I ordered, I think, fog light for the truck or something like that, and it should have came in a little
Yeah.
box like this or whatever, nothing big. And I get this like the folders they have or whatever, the packages that are like the thin ones, the white and blue.
That's ridiculous.
And I open it, I'm like, this feels really light. I open it, I'm like, there's nothing in here.
wow.
And so I had to get on the phone with freaking customer support, and it was our favorite people saying, "Oh well, I don't know why it came empty." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, I don't either, but it did. So can you fix this?"
Can you return it? Oh yeah, let me just send you back cardboard. You really want this?
They're like, I think I had to prove it. I'm like, okay, here's the empty freaking folder. Like, I don't know. They had to like look into it a bunch, and they ended up sending it to me the next day, so it was fine. But I was like, why would they even like deliver an empty folder,
Right.
an empty
Yeah, that's
package?
weird. See, I think me having the credit card, they would never question anything because I was like
Because you're
a
elite.
prized possession to them. But if you're just like a regular like loser Prime member, they like think that you're lying.
No.
We gotta talk about something. This is a good like interlude. Yeah, into this. Talking about this
Brioche.
brioche.
Just land the plane.
Landed it, bro.
All right.
But landed it
Something Danny's never done.
like this. You take off this way and you land this way.
Ooh.
Cessna. So you know how you were saying like because you had the credit card, you were like very special to them. Like
Yeah,
they gotta
yeah.
keep you.
Elite.
It's the same with It's the same with Planet Fitness. Anywhere membership wise, they're gonna ask a million questions before saying, "Okay, we'll let you cancel." Do you get SiriusXM in the mail? Do you get SiriusXM?
No.
Okay, so my truck came with it, and most cars come with it now because it has the digital antenna. I got it for 6 months free, and ever since then, I've been getting like letters in the mail from SiriusXM. Like it's almost become like a harassing thing, like harassment,
Yeah.
because they offer me so much free months. It's like, how much money then are you even making? Because it's like if you call, and they're all always different. It's like I open it up. It's like, Alex, we miss you. I'm like, I mean, I never missed you, and I never asked for this.
At least it doesn't say I miss you, and it's like a picture of
Alex,
some
I
guy
miss
named.
you.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
your service came with the car. Like obviously, I'm gonna take free radio. It's like call now and get 3 months free, and then like the next 3 months for only like $5 a month.
Yeah.
I just throw it in the trash. Next month, I get another one. Alex, we really miss you. We'll give you a year free and a side of like mashed
Fries?
potatoes
French
and fries. Yeah. And then your next following year will be half off. Tear it up, throw it in the mail. Another
In the
month,
mail?
throw it in the trash. Send
Send it back so
Yeah.
it's torn up.
Send it back. I should just write them notes.
I miss
So,
you too, but this sucks.
dude, I got one. I think it was like last month, a few weeks ago, and I opened it up because I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And I open it. It's like, we see you like haven't resubscribed. I never did in the first place. It came with the truck, and then it's like, if you call us in the next like 30 minutes, it's like, dude, it's a letter. You probably sent this like 3-4 days
They're
ago.
like in a white van in
Yeah.
front of your house, like with binoculars.
Yeah. We see you ripped
Yeah.
up the last
We
three.
see-
Right. It's like, it's crazy, dude. It's such highway robbery with them, because if you just call and sign up, they'll charge you the full thing. You give them trouble, it's free. They're like, we're going to pay for your... Yeah. If you call
Yeah.
in the next 30 minutes, we're going to pay for your next month of lease or next month of financing.
If you call this year,
Yeah.
we'll give you a free truck.
You
In
and your
10
wife.
years.
Yeah, we'll pay for you and your wife to get a beautiful dinner at like the Ritz-Carlton, and we'll give you a whole year free if you call right now. And I'm just throw it out. It's funny, man. That
That's
SiriusXM, dude, they do not stop, man.
Yeah, man, they're just as bad as the people who try to sell you the extended warranties. You know, you pick up the phone, hey, or it goes boop, and then it connects you with somebody.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is Steve.
But so last time that happened, I did the 3-way. So they called me, and I 3-wayed it to Matt, and then
So I get a call from Danny, and they're like, "Hi, Mr. Stickney."
That's
no Stickman, remember?
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, Mr. Stickman.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's me, Stickman. I want 100 packages, please."
No, you said
hung
sign
up.
me up, baby.
Yeah.
And then he hangs up, and I'm like, crap. So I was like, who was that? To the guy, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't you. And I was like, no, like, is that somebody at your place? And so I keep going back, and he's like, oh, so sorry, sir. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested, and hung up. But that's what you got to do with those people. You know?
I said this to
Such a
someone,
game.
I forget if it was today or yesterday, but someone I work with was getting they get scam calls all the time.
It's awful.
I was like, dude, just answer it and put it on the table for 10 minutes and let them not scam somebody for 10 minutes.
Right.
Like, I don't know. They get in trouble if they hang up, I think. So they're like, you have to be the one that hangs up. So if you just put the phone down on the table and it's like no one's talking, like they can't be like on the phone with somebody else.
I've definitely made them hang up before, though.
Really?
Like
Oh,
when I lead them on enough to the point where they know it's not legit.
Yeah.
Like
When
you
what
gotta
they're up
pretend
to.
you're like an old lady. See that if you pretend you're an old person, they're
Yeah.
like,
Hello?
oh, cha-ching, cha-ching,
Yeah.
right? You know. And then they start getting their friends around, like, come on, we're gonna really get this old lady. And then it's me.
When I know what they're
Hey,
doing.
grandma, who you talking to?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, who's this? You talking to my grandma?
And then they hang
That'd
up.
be so funny.
What's that, Danny?
If I know what they're about
Hey,
to
what's
do.
up, baby girl?
Oh yeah, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? When they're like press Control Alt F1 or F or A and 2 because they're trying to like get into like a remote connection with you. I know what they're trying to do, so I like tell them already like what's gonna happen, and they get so mad like just press the button, sir. Like just press it. Tell me what you see, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm seeing like my IP address and. It's asking me to like connect to some foreign party. Yes, click it.
I'm seeing my account number and
Yeah.
routing number.
Click it.
Yeah, what is that, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard for me to see it. I don't have
Then
my
it says
glasses.
social security number, but I
Right.
can't
Yes,
read it.
exactly. Tell me that
I
number.
know, they're so aggressive.
So
once you get to
aggressive.
that point.
Do you want my routing number?
I know,
Okay,
it
it's
says
7.
right. My bank account number, and I think I get like free bank checks, like cashier checks. Like it's looking to send it. Oh yes, send it to this address. Have you gotten the ones that are automated?
Yeah.
So you'll answer like, and it's like, hello, can you hear me?
Oh my god.
Hello?
That drives me nuts.
Can you hear me?
Those creep
Can
me
you
out.
hear me?
You should
I
see
know.
you should see my blocked number list.
Dude.
I can scroll for like a few
Massive.
minutes.
I think something happened
Massive.
recently, though, because I haven't gotten any like scam calls at all.
Me either.
It's been a while.
In, like,
and then,
6 months.
Probably about a month ago, I got a couple, and then I was like, "Oh no, it's happening again," and then nothing. So I don't know what it is.
WhatsApp and all those related free text, free SMS or SM, whatever, SMS, yeah.
SEX.
Yeah, exactly. SEX, SSX, tricky.
Love for you, SEX.
SEX.
Just open.
I love those scam calls.
Hell yeah. You want to SSX with me?
Hello, Dan.
Hi. Press 1. Press 2.
Press it again.
Yeah,
Press
I know.
6.
Press 0.
Press
pressing it.
69.
Right. Pound. Hit pound.
Pound.
me.
It's like Friends. I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but when Monica's
I
like,
think I've seen
seven,
that. Yeah, yeah.
7.
I've seen
Oh,
that
yeah,
episode or the clip.
Well, folks, you need to try something with your friends.
Try it.
Tell them to get on their hands and knees and spell run 3 times.
Do it.
Just spell it. Did you see that clip I sent?
No.
I did.
Just spell run.
RUN.
Say it again and again.
Again and again.
But you have to get on your hands and knees.
Are you in?
Are you in? Are you in?
Are you in?
Are you in?
You
I get
bastard.
it.
I know.
It's not
He's
funny.
like, he's just like,
If you saw the guy that it was done to, it was funny.
Oh, so it was like a funny person doing it.
And then you have to,
yeah.
yeah.
He like pranks him a few times. It's like the other guy I sent you. He like always pranks the same guy at this like convenience store. And even this guy that walks in, he's like, "What's up, Marty?" He's like, oh man, like what is he doing now? Like they know, like if you walk in, they're gonna prank you. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That is a great
The what?
YouTube thing. The what? The newspaper. We gotta send that to you. I think we talked about.
Yeah,
Jim,
I've heard
Jim
it.
Florentine. It's like classic prank calls.
Yeah, those are funny.
Well, let's go bees tonight. We say this pretty much all the time, but typically our schedule is a week ahead. So when you see this, it's probably not going to be accurate. But tonight is game 5.
Game time, baby.
5. Game time, baby. We're 3-1. We're back home. Let's go bees. Check out all of our stuff. Comment on our stuff. Follow us. Subscribe. What time?
11 a.m.
Pacific, Middle Eastern time. No, EST.
They don't have clocks over there.
They don't. Just shrines. Temples. Merch is coming. I said this last time. Being finalized. We're just setting up shop, if you will. So that'll be available. Frozen Beatbox. Awesome.
It was good.
Thanks for hanging with us. Today was a more chill episode, but thanks a lot. Hope we see you again. And as always,
Okay. Shake it up.
shake it up, baby.
Shake it up.
The Martini boys.